Jane?
Oh. You.
Jane, why? What? Wait, Jane.
Been a place pretty much the same as this that night.
What night?
The night I gave up drinking. Just another motel along the road. Another stop. Same drab walls. Same worn carpet. I especially remember the carpet because I was on my knees at the time.
Dare I ask what you were doing there?
I was begging for a drink. Lily wouldn't give me one.
Sounds a little sadistic for the goddess of sweetness and light.
Sometimes you have to be cruel in order to be kind. No, Lily knew what was best for me. And all she had to do was touch my forehead. And I lost my desire for alcohol.
I wonder what she had to touch to make you forget about sex.
Gina, men aren't as simple as you think.
Oh, and now you're going to explain it all to me. Everything I've always wanted to know about men, but was too bored to ask.
Surely you're aware that we're not just of the flesh.
Oh, no?
No. We're creatures of light and spirit. So Lily showed me that my sarcasm, my self-destructive behavior was a defense, an attempt to protect a physical self. And my spiritual self stayed hidden out of fear.
Mason, you're putting me to sleep. Now, if you want to wake me up, why don't we try something physical?
Gina.
Oh, come on, Mason. You said you wanted to reach me. You wanted to really get through to me. Well, how about good old-fashioned body language?
Gina, stop it.
You stop it. Mason, it's me, Gina. I know who you are. I know what you're like, and you haven't changed a bit. For some reason, you're running around trying to sell everybody the Brooklyn Bridge. Well, I ain't buying.
Gina, I have changed.
But you haven't changed for the better, that's for sure.
No, it's for the better.
I want the old Mason back. Come on, start throwing around those $50 words at me. I'd feel a lot more comfortable.
I'd rather lift the veil in gentler fashion. Why don't you come meet Lily for yourself tonight?
Lily, Lily, Lily. What on earth has that woman got?
Why don't you come and see? I've arranged for a private audience tonight. The whole family's going to be there. You could come see for yourself just what Lily's got.
You mean a little warm-up before the meeting? Just for the Capwell family?
Hardly a warm-up.
All right. I'd be delighted. I'd love to see if she's all she's cracked up to be.
Well, she is.
Well, if Cece thinks it's important enough to spend his time on, I must come.
Good. Isn't it time you did something special for yourself? Something good for your mind and soul? Then let tonight be the night. It's an experience you'll never forget. Come to Lily Light's Night of Inspiration and give yourself a chance to change your life.
I'd also like to add that I've submitted my letter of resignation to the district attorney's office, and from now on, I'll be devoting my time and energy exclusively to Lily Light. I'll be acting as her principal financial and legal advisor.
This is wild, isn't it?
Wild? I heard the press conference. You know, I still don't believe this.
No, he's serious. You ought to love this. Listen, your longtime nemesis is removing himself from the lawyering business. It makes me feel all warm and gooey inside.
Well, I would wait till the dust settles before I plan a party. I don't trust this. Who is this Lily Light?
Look at this.
I don't believe this. The resemblance is uncanny.
You wanted to talk to me about something?
Oh, Cruz, excuse us, will you? It's been fun.
Jeremy, how you doing? So what's up?
It's important.
I'm listening.
I was at the hospital and I saw Santana.
You saw Santa. Why don't you just tell me what's on your mind?
All right. I don't want to be the one to tell you this, but she wants a divorce. And she's adamant.
Tried every place I can think of, and no one has seen Julia.
Okay, you've got to calm down, Lionel. She's going to show up somewhere.
We've got to find her now. The kidnappers insist that she's the one who makes the drop.
There isn't much time left, Lionel.
I know that. Look, I'll tell you what, I'll go back to her place, I'll talk to her neighbors, and then, if that doesn't work, I'll go back on foot or phone every restaurant in town, and if that doesn't work, I'll make the drop myself.
No, wait a minute, Lionel.
What?
Now, if Julia can't take it, I'm not about to let that money out of my sight. So, at the appointed hour, I'll take it to the boathouse myself.
All right, if you insist, but make sure you're there on time.
I don't plan on being late.
Cece, no investigators this time, okay? Remember, my wife's life is at stake.
Lionel, go find Julia, okay? The man is losing his grip.
Cece, I know, but you could have been just a little more delicate about the money.
Darling, I just feel it's safer if I take it there. The state he's in is liable to leave it on some kind of bar stool or something.
It's such a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that out of this terrible situation, there couldn't have been a positive side. The two of you could have gotten together.
Lionel and me? Don't be ridiculous.
Absolutely. You are so much alike. If the two of you joined forces, what a team you'd have.
Believe me, that'll never happen.
Look what you're doing. You're helping him right now.
Sweetheart, it's only the urgency of the situation that's pushed us together. When Augusta gets released, we'll go back to being just the way it was before.
Things could be different.
No, they couldn't. They never have been. And they never will be.
What do you expect from me?
I think you should talk to Santana.
Talk to her.
Cruz, she's not doing very well.
You think I don't know how she's doing?
Yes.
I've been living with her, remember?
I don't mean to say that you don't know how she's doing. I know you know how she's doing, but I think that you should talk to Santana.
Julia, the sight of me drives her nuts. So my going up there wouldn't do anybody any good. And besides, we've already talked about it. She told me what she wants from me. One thing and one thing only. Her freedom. I understand that. The fact of the matter is, whatever real love there was in the relationship is gone.
You know, I don't know how you could have done that to her. Flipping the lights on her like that. I mean, don't you think that's a little insensitive there, Haley?
Well, maybe. Did you ever think she wasn't concerned with how you were feeling?
I don't know.
Ted, she was using us.
She was totally embarrassed.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe this. I mean, wow, she's impersonating somebody else like this.
I don't know. Roxanne is so different from Jane.
Well, maybe that's what Jane is like inside.
Maybe. Maybe she just wanted to cut loose.
I mean, she hated the Roxannes of this world, and I don't know, maybe that's what she is.
I didn't expect her to feel so...
Humiliated?
It was her own fault, you know. I mean, she could have come and told us.
Yeah, right. Like you could have told me about Aunt Gina.
That's different.
You know, how long have you known about this, about Jane?
No, wait a minute.
Or have you just been hanging on to this, waiting for the right moment just so you can really hurt her the most?
That's not fair. I found out tonight and I followed her here. But what I'd really like to know is why you weren't angry with her. I mean, really angry.
I am angry.
You are not.
Well, I feel for her. I mean, come on, you saw how she was.
Very interesting. Jane has manipulated you, lied to you, and you can still be angry at me, but you can totally forgive her?
It's not the same.
I think it is.
It's obviously she's got a very serious problem here. With men, with her identity.
Maybe she just turned you on more.
You are so wrong. What's that got to do with anything anyway?
I don't know. But you sure are selective as to whose feelings you care about. And unless you're turned on, you couldn't care less.
It is really a low blow. You know, you're more like Gina all the time. You don't care what you say, whether it's right or wrong. No, flipping on those lights like that, the same kind of stunt Gina would have done. You are just like Gina.
Well, if it isn't the black sheep turned lily white.
Well, I'm glad to see you, Keith. Nice to know you're not still angry, especially after what I said.
Oh, no. Me angry at you? No. Listen, we're friends, we're bosom buddies. Why don't you fess up? Tell me what you're up to.
I'll be glad to. Why don't you come to Lily's meeting tonight? Come early. I'd like you to meet her.
Well, you know, you and she both have aroused my curiosity. I've done a little research.
Mm-hmm. No matter how deeply you dig, you won't find anything to discredit her.
Well, you're right about that so far, but I did find a picture, and she bears a striking resemblance to someone we all know. I'd like a closer look.
Good. Then come tonight. Come early to the house, about 9.
Well, yeah, I'd love to.
Good.
I'll be there.
I look forward to it. Julia, it's so good to see you.
It is.
Thank you, James.
You're welcome, sir.
I'll be taking over Inspector Castillo's table tonight, okay?
Certainly, Miss Capwell.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Eden, and I'll be your waitress this evening. What can I get you?
You're looking wonderful, Julia.
I am?
Yeah. Thought of you often while I was away.
You did.
I'm glad I ran into you. There's something I've been wanting to say to you.
Oh, Mason, I don't know if I can take much more of this.
And don't worry. It's not more of the same. You see, Julia, after Mary's death, I was so blinded by grief, by rage and my own guilt that I needed someone to blame it on, someone to lash out at. I owe you the deepest apology for the way I behaved toward you.
You're kidding.
I focused a lot of my rage on you, Julia. And that was totally unwarranted. I realize that now. You said something to me before I left that cut very deeply.
Sorry.
Don't be. You see, I've learned to accept Mary's death and the fact that much of the responsibility for what happened to her lies with me. I drove Mary to that crisis on the roof, and it was fate that brought the sign down on her, not you, not Dad, not Mark McCormick. You were just an innocent bystander. I see that very clearly now.
Well, I don't really know what to say.
I don't think there's anything more that need be said. I would like to extend an invitation to you, though.
What?
I'd like you to come to the tent meeting with Lily Light tonight. You've heard about it.
Yes.
Good. Well, if you can come, I'd like you to come early. To the house. I'd like you to meet her.
Mason, you have been very understanding now, and I appreciate that. But, yes, I'll try to come.
I'm glad.
Julia.
What?
Excuse me. Where on earth have you been? I've been looking everywhere.
What's wrong?
I need you immediately. The kidnappers want you to make the drop.
Come in.
Hello. Hi. What is it? The perfume. My sin?
Cute.
Listen, I know you're on your way out, but before you go, I got a report I want you to look at.
You want me to read that now? I've heard enough verbiage from Mason the last couple of hours to last me a lifetime.
It's a report.
I'm gonna flip out if I read one more
A
syllable.
report on Lily Light. I just want you to look.
I don't have time for that now. Look, I'm not interested in hearing anything about Lily unless it's that she's a fraud or an alien from outer space. Besides, I'm going to be meeting her myself in less than a half an hour.
No, I really think you ought to take a look at this. Just for a second.
I told you I'm going to be meeting with her privately. Capitals have invited me to go along with them.
Well, goody, 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 but take a look at this. Just a second.
I gotta go. See you later. Be sure and lock the door when you leave, all right?
Gina!
Ta-ta.
Don't say I didn't try to warn you.
Julie's gonna make that drop. Lionel better get here. It's almost time.
I know it is. I'm very proud of you for doing this.
Darling, if the tables are switched and you were the one who was kidnapped,
Lionel would do the same thing.
if it were to happen to you, it would kill me.
Ah, you found her. Yes. You have the money. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Good luck.
Both of you.
Thank you.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to leave you alone here now.
It's okay.
Now, listen to me. Do everything they ask. Cooperate with them fully. Remember, Augusta's life is at stake. And so probably is yours.
I know.
I'm sorry to leave you on the front line like this.
It's all right, don't worry.
Now, listen, I'll be at that deserted lifeguard station down the beach. If you get in trouble, I'll hear you. And if not, I'm going to obey everything they said to do and stay on our side. I'm counting on you.
Don't worry. I'm gonna be okay.
Mason, I hope you don't mind, but you and Miss Light will have to eat somewhere else. If you'd like, I can make sure that they bring room service down to her suite. I know she checked in a few hours ago.
No, actually, we were going to cancel our reservations anyway. We have to get on over to the meeting. I hope you'll be able to attend.
Well, I'll try.
You know, Eden, I care a great deal about you. I think you might find an evening with Lily enlightening.
Well, I'll think about it. You're leaving?
Yeah, I think an evening with Lily is just what you need.
Miss Kaplan.
Yes.
The kitchen staff is just leaving, so there's hardly anyone left in the restaurant. This is Inspector Castillo's first course, and the rest of his dinner's already in the kitchen.
Great. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Okay. Here you go.
Oh, is it my imagination, or did this place just clear out faster than the Titanic?
I had noticed. Would you like some freshly ground pepper on your salad?
You hadn't noticed. Eden, what's going on?
Nothing. It's just that Mr. Castillo has been very overworked lately. He needs a night away from worry and distractions.
And other humans?
Except his waiter, who has instructions from the management to make sure Mr. Castillo has a night he does not forget.
Go. Don't come in here, okay?
Already in.
Thanks.
Look, Jane, I'm sorry about what happened.
That makes two of us. You can go now.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll leave.
Jane, come on. I want to talk to you. Just sit down, please, please. Now, you're gonna tell me what was gonna happen at some time. Right? You were going to, weren't you?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, good. Then let's just consider what happened tonight, part of your telling me. Okay, I want you to go on, though. I want to understand.
It's a game I play sometimes. I played it with you, and I've done it before. I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, I hate women like Roxanne. They're everything I fight against. But
Like yourself, Jane.
oh, you must think I'm a genuine fruitcake.
No. Come on now, that's not what I think at all. I think You're not happy being Jane. You know, how you usually are.
Maybe I was just doing it because I wanted a man to get to know Roxanne, you know, and hate her guts. And call her a slut.
You know, Jane, I can't believe that. I mean, the way you sounded.
I don't know why I did it. I mean, women like that, they think they can get everything they want out of life through men. Like my mother.
Your mother?
Yeah. How do you think I picked up those routines? I learned by watching the great master. She taught me everything she knew. How to seduce a man. How to wrap him around my little finger. Just by watching her.
It's powerful stuff.
And part of me wants to have that power, but I know I hate it. I hate women like that.
Hate your mother?
And part of me wants to be innocent. I mean, you know, I have that delicate little femininity like Haley has.
But Jane, that's a lot of parts. Which is really you, then?
I don't know.
All right, can I take a guess? I think you're a lot nicer than Jane, the one you and I know. I think, actually, you put up kind of a wall to keep people out, to keep people from getting too close to you.
What makes you Mr. Sensitive?
You see what I mean, Jane? There you go again.
Damn it.
You know, you think you're so different? Jane, you are not the only complex human being around here. I mean, I actually feel like different people sometimes.
Come on.
No, I'm not kidding you, I do. I mean, once in a while, I'd like to be that totally macho dude. You know, the all-in-one Crockett and Tubbs, right? Or, yo, baby, check it out. You like that, huh? Come on, baby. Feel the heat. I know you want to be with me. Come on.
You got it down pat.
See, I'm just saying I got different me's inside me. You know, I mean, I'm certainly not as creative at expressing them as you are, though. You know, you had me fooled there for a while.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you could tell.
Are you kidding?
Come here. Yo, baby.
You alone?
Yes.
Put that on the ground and slide it over to me. Now.
Where's Augusta?
Just shut up, okay? All right, I'm gonna drive to a phone booth now. When I'm absolutely sure that I haven't been followed, I'll make a phone call and your sister will be released. But you stay here. Do you understand?
Yes.
I just saw someone go out, but I couldn't make out who it is. Where's Augusta?
They released her, but he has to make a phone call first, and then he's gonna let her go.
What if they're pulling something?
Well, we can't go after her, Lionel. Maybe they'll hurt her.
Okay, we'll go back to my boat because that's the first place Augusta will look for me. I just pray to God that she's there.
Pray that this kidnapper is a man of his word.
Oh.
Augusta!
Oh, my God.
Sweetheart.
Augusta, are you all right?
All right. Julia.
Oh, dear. Oh, go down. Thank God.
Oh, Augusta, oh.
You don't look too much worse for the wear.
Thanks to you. I'm so grateful for what you did, both of you. Lying told me everything.
You're welcome. No bruises, no contusions.
Oh, I'm a lucky woman.
You seem remarkably fit.
Well, kidnappers were decent, I guess. Except that I remember they locked me in a closet for 2 days. It was sheer terror. I had a glass of water and a piece of bread each day.
You see their faces?
No, they were wearing stockings on their heads. I never saw what they looked like.
What about their voices?
Well, they talked to me quite a bit, but it was always in a sort of maddeningly monotonous whisper.
The one I saw whispered.
Strange, though. When you're deprived of most of your senses, you begin to perceive things differently.
What do you mean?
They kept at me for so long, trying to, I don't know, I suppose you call it indoctrinate me. And I almost began to come around to their point of view.
You must be joking.
No, I mean, really, I began to understand and empathize with them. I understood how their lives could bring them to do such a thing.
Those men are the lowest of criminals.
Well, yes, of course, but I sort of began to feel like Patty Hearst might have felt. But, you know, when they let me out and gave me normal meals,
Of all the manipulative ploys.
I know that it was meant to unbalance me, and it worked. I just sort of wasn't afraid for my own life anymore. I was concerned for theirs.
You can't be serious.
I know. I was in great jeopardy. I realize that
I
now.
think we should get the FBI in on this immediately.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Oh, I don't see why we should do that, Cece. I don't. I know you want to get the money back, but we don't have anything to go on. We don't have a shred of evidence. And I don't know what they look like or where they kept me, or I don't know anything.
I'm going to tell you something. The FBI happens to be very good investigating these kind of things. They have results, very good results. You'd be surprised.
Must we go into that now? I really don't want anything done.
Why do you want to wait? You know, you were in danger an hour ago. You could have been killed. I think we should get...
My wife has been through a nightmare. An ordeal that has lasted for days. I really don't think that she's up to a barrage of questions from the police right now.
I can sympathize with her, but I don't think we can wait any longer.
I know you want your money back, but by subjecting her to this, it isn't going to get it back any sooner. She's in no condition to answer anything now.
Really rather go home?
Look, I give you my word that I'll get your share of the money back as soon as I can. Now, right now, please let her have some peace.
You do what you want. I think you're making a big mistake.
We'll go into it in the morning, all right?
Good night, Augusta. Very grateful. Thank you. Good night. What's wrong?
Something here does not make sense. I think I smell a rat.
Waitress, I can't eat. I can't. What, pray tell, have we here?
This is your dessert, sir.
Wow, that is gorgeous.
It's a very, very special treat.
Edie, thank you very much. I will. Edie!
It was your fault.
Excuse me. I just wanted to,
Okay.
get my spoon.
Thank you. Okay. You like?
Very important.
Thank you.
Probably the hottest dessert I ever,
Oh my God.
You know, I think that's maybe a little overly
gosh.
impressive. You have a, yeah. You do.
Oh no.
Oh, no. It's nice to know it works.
Oh no.
I can understand Augusta not wanting the police brought into this. I mean, what's the point now? I think we should just be grateful that she got out of this unscathed.
Cece, if Augusta can't identify the man, then I don't see why.
Darling, who knows what she knows or what she even remembers? She hasn't even been questioned yet. We do have an obligation to the police. There's been a crime committed. If Lila and Augusta don't want to report it, I will myself.
Well, if you do, can you wait until the morning? They're both exhausted. I think they've been through enough hassle for one night.
All right. I'll let Augusta get her beauty sleep, but I will report it in the morning if they don't.
All right, thank you.
Well, good. Glad you're all ready and waiting. By the way, I've invited a few more people to this affair. So you're right on time.
Mason, I do hope this won't be a late night.
Don't worry, Dad. No matter how tired you are now, you'll find that your meeting with Lily will replenish your energy.
Really?
Really. She has a way of helping you find strengths you never knew you had.
Oh, good. Good. I may need it.
Ah, good. Come in, you two. Welcome. I don't guess introductions are necessary.
Oh, evening, Mr. Capwell.
Good evening. Good evening.
That's a lovely dress, Sophia.
Thank you, Gina.
Well, I guess we'd better get going. We want to give Lily time to do her audio and light check. You all know the way to the fairgrounds, I assume?
Sure.
Good.
Mason.
Yes, Dad?
Come on. Level with me. This sweetness and light act is very entertaining. The big put on, right?
Dad, you really don't believe I've changed? You really want the old Mason back?
The old Mason makes a lot more sense than the new Mason.
Well, believe me, after tonight, this Mason will make a lot more sense to you. Once you've met Lily, you'll understand why I've changed. You may even wind up changed yourself.
Don't bank on it.
Stranger things have happened. Shall we? We don't want to keep the lady waiting.
What are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing? I'm moving out. I'm moving out of the apartment, too.
Jane.
Look, my mother is out of town, as usual, so I'm going to stay at her place until I find a place of my own.
I feel rotten about the lights.
You have no reason to feel rotten. I mean, the whole thing was my fault. I was playing a very complicated charade, and you did us all a favor, and you ended it, okay?
Sorry.
Don't be. You know, I mean, my whole problem was I was trying to stop it, and I didn't know how to.
Don't apologize, okay?
I want to explain.
Don't explain.
I want to. I mean, I was trying. It seemed to me that the only way that I could communicate on a sexual level was to pretend to be another person. I mean, I almost had to be this other person. I couldn't do it all on my own as plain Jane.
Not so good at handling that stuff myself.
Sure you are. I mean, you were all together. Why do you think I kept picking on you so much? Envious of you. I mean, you had your head on straight. You know where you're coming from, where you're going to. Bugs the hell out of me.
You were envious of me?
Surprise.
This is turning out... Wait, stop it. Please don't do this. Jane, I came here to apologize. To make things up.
Yeah?
Don't quit. Don't move out.
I don't get it. I mean, after all that you learned about me.
What I learned today was that you are human. You have flaws and strong emotions just like everybody else.
Too many flaws, if you ask me. Too many emotions.
I feel the same way sometimes. Hey, Roxanne could teach me a thing or two, you know? But I'm not doing so great on my own.
Augusta, I don't understand what we're doing here.
I just don't want to go home yet.
But you said you did.
I know.
Something is wrong. Now, why were you so reluctant to go to the police?
I thought I made that very clear.
Now, Augusta, I don't mind defending you in front of CC, but between the two of us, you gotta be honest.
All right, the kidnappers said that they would come after me if I notified the police.
Oh, come on, it's something else.
Lionel, don't start. We've already paid the ransom.
All right, well, if you don't want to go back to your place, then come back to mine.
I'm not ever going back there. I'm not going back. It's over, Lionel.
Wait, can you get that? Well, you know, I think you actually did it. You succeeded in cracking me up. That makes twice this week.
Well, good.
I didn't think it could be done.
I can't tell you how many times I've fantasized about this. Especially you carrying me over the threshold.
And then what?
And then I imagined we'd go crazy.
I said, I'm sorry, but we're closed for the night. I'm only here myself because we've had some kind of problem with our refrigerator.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry too, but can you just tonight? Could you stretch the rules a little bit here? Here, just.
Oh well, okay, Mr. Lockridge, but you'll still have to leave after a few minutes.
Yes, I understand it. Thank you very much. Sit down.
Augusta, I can't stand this. Now tell me what's going on.
I've fallen in love, Lionel.
What are you talking about?
I've fallen in love with the man who abducted me.
It's insane. You got mad. It's not possible.
I wish it weren't, but it is.
This is some kind of game. It's a game. Tell me it's a game. Come on. Okay, you want to play a game? I got a game for you. Come on. Here. Come on, we'll play a game. We'll play a game. Come here. Here. Now, you were standing in the circle of truth. And I want the truth, Augusta.
The truth is that I have been in love with this man for a very long time. And that we planned it together, the kidnapping, so that you could get back at least some of the money Cece took. I couldn't leave you in dire straits, and now you're not.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
When you go home, Lionel, you will find a briefcase with $1 million. It's Cece's briefcase. It's my final gift to you.
No, come on.
Lionel.
This is nuts. Come on, you were kidnapped. Tell me.
No, I wasn't.
Really?
Lionel, it's true. Just take the money and buy your mother's house back, and then you can pay for your meals.
This is insane. I'll never let you go.
I don't know if I particularly like this one.
Oh, no, that one is definitely you. Except I don't know why you have to wear anything at all.
I'm gonna see if you have a different one.
What are you doing? You just want an excuse to rifle my drawers.
Maybe. Maybe that would stop me.
What if I could move?
What have we here?
Where?
A
What are you
little
talking about?
box. And a little box.
Hey, what are you doing
looks
with
like
that?
It could be Cruz Castillo's.
Yeah, that's what's...
It's yours?
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's a bunch of old stuff is all.
Can I look in it?
No.
Look at this.
Yeah, you wore that one night.
I remember.
So do I.
I'm glad you kept it. I love you.
I love you too.
What is this?
I don't know, it's just something, I've had it for a long time.
This is wings. These are stewardesses. This is an airline stewardess's pin.
Maybe.
You weren't going to tell me?
That's right.
Cruz Castillo.
Eden.
Tell me. I mean it.
I'm not going to tell you. Maybe you could try to coax it out of me.
Oh, I could I?
You could try.
Okay. I'll try. I'm trying.
Now I'm going to ask you all to be very quiet. Lily likes it very peaceful before a meeting.
Welcome, brothers and sisters.